Hi again folks, how's all doing? I thought I'd do a bit of a layout update. In my last update video I was in the middle of redoing my station and well, that's now complete. You can see here we've got the extended platform and the platform sides are all red brick now rather than stone. They're a tiny little bit higher and a little bit wider, so it does look a little bit better. I've replaced the cardboard walls with some nice fencing, as you can see around there. And we've got a little car park at the side here. This is just card that I painted grey and then rubbed over it with some sandpaper, and it just produces quite a nice effect, I think. You know, because if you look at a road, tarmac is never a uniform colour. It's always all sorts of different shades of grey. So I think just putting a base dark grey on and then just rubbing over with the sandpaper produces quite a good effect. And it rubs out some of the white lines of the parking spaces there, so they're not pristine. You know, you don't want them perfect, so it looks used. Round to the back of the station there, got some little ornamental conifers and some more fencing in place. So that's now done, and I'll be turning my attention to this station. Now, I've planned for a while to turn this platform here into a goods depot, so I think I'll still do that. But I think I'm going to take this end of the platform away and have a road coming round the back here. And this I think I'm going to turn into a car park. Now, I'm not entirely sure if that'll be the only access. I've got a couple of options here. I could build a bridge across here. So I could have a road coming in across a couple of bridges down into the station there, or I could possibly have level crossings across there. I think if I had a bridge coming across here, it would just look a bit daft and it'd be a very steep down. I just don't have the room for it. But from here, I think I could have a bridge going across straight down into the station, and that would then continue up along that road up there. So that's kind of the plan. I think I will probably demolish this completely and build an entirely new station and a goods depot in there. So that's going to be quite a dramatic change, I think, to that part of the layout. One thing I get asked a lot is how big is my layout? It started off as a 8-foot by 4-foot baseboard, simply because it's what fits in this room comfortably. But obviously I've added on this bit here for the station, and I added on just a couple inches at the side here just to finish this edge off. So my track is laid on polystyrene. You can see there's layers of polystyrene on top of my baseboard here. And the reason I did that was it allows me to model down the way as well as up the way, so I can build up hills easily just with polystyrene. And using a hot wire, I could cut the polystyrene foam away to cut out areas. And then the entire thing was covered in plaster and then painted, and then all the flock and scatter and everything put on. Because I built out here, I think I'm going to continue this on and build out here a little bit as well. Just finish this off because it looks a bit bad, that bit of polystyrene showing there. So we'll maybe model something in there at some point. Another thing I'm going to be doing is trying an auto uncoupling system. I've been trying different uncouplers in here for my end-to-end layout. You can see I've got a couple of missing sleepers there. And I've tried some of the off-the-shelf uncouplers, and yeah, I'm not too impressed with them. So I've got an idea in my head that I'm going to try, and we'll see if it's successful or not, and if it is, I'll let you know. Another wee thing I did recently was to add a floor into my engine shed there. That looks a bit better. Another thing I'm planning to do is to completely redesign my control centre here. I've kind of cobbled it together as I've gone along. So as much as I like these old lever switches, they're very unreliable. The cables come out the back too easily. Really what I need to do is to solder the wires into the switch, but that makes it so you can't really disconnect it. So I need the wire from the switch to then go into a cable connector, I think, and then continue on. So I could disconnect if need be. So I need to get some cable connectors and get onto that. But I think I'll redesign this entire desk. I'll sort out these switches so they're a bit better laid out. The yellow switches here operate these cheap LED signals I put in. I'm kind of having second thoughts about these. I think I'd maybe like to put in some traditional semaphore signals. I'm not too sure, and I'm really not too fussed about automating them. The trouble I find with the signals is whenever you start doing anything on the track, like cleaning or whatever, they get in the way. I'm forever knocking this one. I'm amazed it's still there and not been broken. So I'm kind of loath to put lots of signals in. But yeah, I'm toying with the idea of removing these LED signals and just putting old style semaphore ones in. I've been looking to get some double gauge cars because I've got parking spaces here, and I'm going to have a little car park when I redo this station, and obviously outside the houses up there's no cars, so I need to get some vehicles in here. So I need to splash out some money, I think. So as I say, with this station now redone, I'll turn my attention to this. Just one other thing. I don't have a name for my layout. I know most people call their layout something, and I don't. And I've been thinking about what to call it, but I can't think of anything. So if you've got any suggestions about what I should call this layout, please put it in the comments. I'd love to hear. And just before I wrap up here, I've noticed I've just gone over 5,000 subscribers. That's amazing. So thank you very much to everyone who subscribed, commented, watched, liked, shared, or whatever you've done. 5,000 subscribers is way more than I ever thought I would get when I started this channel. So well pleased with that, and let's just hope it keeps on growing. So thank you very much again, everybody, and we'll see you soon. Catch you later.